Where can you find a 1,453 square feet, 4-bedroom plus study
with a beautiful landscape living and dining layout with 120,000 of beautiful renovation upgrades already done for you within 1 kilometer to Rosyth Primary.
a short drive from Chomp Chomp and next shopping centre and Serangoon MRT with full condominium facilities. Introducing Affinity at Serangoon.
Welcome to a beautiful 4+ study here at the Affinity at Serangoon. We're talking about 1,453 square feet of space and already new unit with $120,000 worth of renovation upgrades. Now, I know we're super keen to go inside, but the details in the front of this foyer area, I have to point out, where we already have maximized the storage area, even this small, cute little storage, for umbrellas and hand sanitizers and things that you use when you go out. Drawers over here and more shoe cabinets also up front over here. And all of these, by the way, are on adjustable tracks. Okay, so inside the shelving, you have adjustable tracks. And the particular brand of hinges that they've used for the doors is actually a Bloom certified, or rather, actually, it's a Bloom hinges, okay? But distributed by a company in Singapore called Sisson. I'm Sarah X Miracle. With me today is
Benjamin.
And what else do you want to say about this unit that I think is so beautiful?
So, if we go in, let's take a look at it. It is a landscape format living room. How rare is this in this kind of market? Landscape over here, this is 5 meters. And if you include the balcony across, this is 7 meters.
So we're talking about what? 35 meters square space over here.
Amazingly luxurious.
Look at me dancing.
Yeah.
Look at me prancing.
Yes, Sarah is going to start a second career as a professional dancer soon.
So what I really like is that besides, of course, the TV feature that they've already done, so you conceal all of your wires and everything up here, there's really nice co-lighting. By the way, 5 meters is to this cabinetry.
Yes.
If you want all the way, we're talking about 5.4, 5.5 meters, this kind of beautiful width that we have. Also, you can see here there's more storage. Okay, so storage here, storage over there. Ben, you can open it. What's that?
It's all your toiletries, all your brooms, your mops, all cleanly tucked in here. How amazing is that?
Oh my gosh, and they even have this.
Yeah, these kind of switches, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. So you can actually add on as many modules as you want. So you can actually, like when your friends are here, your family having food, everybody charging their phone now, putting it over here, right, while we're having dinner. And most people will say like, okay, you know what, big balcony, very wasted space. But guess what? We have zip track already done for you. This space becomes very nice and enclosed. And you can see huge table, no problem. They have, I think this is a 6 to 8 seater, but there's still a lot more space here.
A lot more space.
To the point that they even put a gym bench.
Yeah. Gym bench.
Bicycle.
Oh my, and of course all your skate scooters for the young kids.
Yeah. I also really like the details that they've added in, such as like ceiling fans. They have two, one on each side. Yeah, and even one as well here on the living area. Overall, the feel of the ID that they've given is a very, very warm and cozy feel. Not kind of overly designed. Sometimes you see those houses, right?
Yeah.
Wow, too much, But these owners...
It's very livable. It's very comfortable.
Yeah, done just enough to make this very, very functional. So over here, before we go into the dry kitchen and kitchen areas, and we have so much storage space, this used to actually be just white wall because behind was the access to this storeroom, which you could have kind of converted to a helper room. But of course, if you want to do that, please go ahead to reorganize the format, but we don't recommend it because this storage is super useful.
Very smart.
Okay, DB box is already here.
Extra storage.
And then here, they have already adjustable tracks done for you.
Pull in and out. Wonderful.
This
is my favorite. This is my favorite
I
thing.
need to take a picture and Taobao.
Yeah, this is my favorite thing. It's
and
amazing.
then over here, you have access to your luggage, right?
Luggage.
And all the stools that you're going to use to host all your friends and family, right? And extra spare table so you can make it extended for Chinese New Year. So overall, this is super functional. The way the owners have done it, excellent. Now, before we go into the enclosed kitchen, I love that there's a dry kitchen here. So which means that if you just want, you can even just put your coffee area, coffee machine, this could go up. They have water dispenser. Again, the very, very nice kind of plug system that you can add on more plugs. And already a water point all installed here so that there can be a dishwasher provision. Right? So if you're a big family, you will understand the lifesaver of a dishwasher. Now Ben's gonna show you the inside of the kitchen and the yard.
Welcome to the kitchen. You can see that the sliding door again with the black frames, very beautifully done, so that you can have a separate space for your kitchen. And if you do any kind of heavy cooking, the oil will not go out into the living area. Here at the kitchen, you can have two separate spaces. One is the cooking area, and if you look here, this space over here is like a yard / kitchen preparation area. Also, you have this electronic drying rack already installed. So you can have an option if you want to dry it with air or you want to dry it electronically. Both can be done easily. Water points already done up here. Alternatively, if you wanted to reinstate this to a normal toilet, you could do a WC with a proper shower as well included. Over here, you can see that this space has been carved out just nice for a very decently sized fridge. And it's very smart because easy access to both the preparation area and the kitchen. And this is a study area. So the owners really did well in the interior design because they used these black frames that I love. And they put this glass here. The original layout does not have this door. So now if you have with this door, you can enter and you have a quiet little enclosure here, even with an aircon on top. And this area can be a study area or it can be a small little work area as well for you who have home offices. Another unique thing about this door is that it is almost soundproof. So like 80-90% of the sound is already blocked out. So very, very good for all of you people who do Zoom. Like if I do a lot of Zoom calls, I want it to be quiet, this quiet space over here.
So imagine your kids are having tuition inside or doing their HBL. Can you hear me? What? Hello? This is a super nice enclosed room, but of course, if you want to convert this into a helper's room, you can also do that. Besides the study, we have 4 rooms, 3 common and 1 master ensuite. And you know the owner is so thoughtful about the needs of the family that he even adjusted the actual developer given wardrobe so that these wardrobes actually open out this way instead of being these sliding ones that are normally provisioned by the developer. But here, they've made it a little bit more practical, where the drawer is not one huge one, right? And for the needs of this cute little girl who's staying here, you can see that we actually have 3 racks because her clothes are just this small. So this would be perfect if you had a small child. I mean, we're talking less than 7 years old and their clothes are still, in that little size. Otherwise, you can see single bed over here, no problem, and still have a very nice play area.
Here we have one of the common rooms. Currently is the little daughter's room. And you have this cute little bed, which can be also a full-size twin bed. But if you have a smaller bed like this, you can even have a study table here. Alternatively, if you have a twin bed, you can actually have the study table here. Full length windows so that light can come in, and you have smart lighting already done up with the fan and the lighting combined together, controlled by an app. Over here, let's take a look at the wardrobe space. It's all around here. Very, very good if you have girls and you have a lot of clothing. Then again, the flooring done up very nicely and very well maintained. Here we have the last common room. Currently is the oldest son's room. Very nicely done up. And again, full ceiling to floor windows so that the light can come in. Ergonomic table that you can extend up. And it's just nice. It fits the space with even storage area at the side and then wardrobe space over here. This can easily fit a twin bed and it's a very comfortable living size. And for the common bathroom, a pretty decent space, very luxurious space, because you have also the marble-like tiles, a separate area with a door. So you can actually close it up and everything will be in its clean condition. So you don't have the water spilling out. And then of course you have your toiletries, your fittings, all of it is done up already with additional storage space for your toiletries and anything that you want to store in here.
Last but not least, we have a beautifully done master bedroom where you already have an L-shaped wardrobe done for you. So they created this kind of walk-in cove where you can kind of like choose your selection. You feel like it's a very private little cove when you come out of your bath straight into this area. Now if you can see, the finishes of this development really, really nice. The tone of the tiles is this cloudy grey. Okay, they've even installed a little mirror for you to kind of like look into your, I don't know, why do guys need this shave, is it? To figure out that they've shaved all of their faces. You have cabinetry installed, it's very nice. wall-hung toilet by Gerberit, and all of your fixtures over here, your bath, right? These are undergone. So when you look at the fixtures provided, not only did they, just leave it, they also added in these very nice additions, additional rail, additional mirror, right? Of course, these are already done by the developer, so almost brand new. We're talking just moved in 2023, all for your enjoyment. Now you're wondering, where's the bed? Okay, I'll show you where's the bed. So we have a really nice bed cove area with nice wallpaper already done. You have your ceiling fan. We also have enough space for 2 side tables over here, especially because, when you want to go to sleep, you don't really want to have so much of disturbances. This feels like a very cozy environment that I can really focus on my sleeping and not be disturbed.
If you're looking for a 1,453 square feet, 4-bedroom plus study
With a beautiful landscape living and dining layout with $120,000 worth of renovation upgrades, 1 kilometer to Rosyth Primary,
a short drive from Chomp Chomp, Next and Serangoon Gardens with full condominium facilities.
look no further than Affinity at Serangoon. I'm Sarah X Miracle.
I'm Benjamin Chong.
Could this be your next miracle home?